Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Burnout Paradise Remastered Edition for Nintendo Switch, brought to you by EA Games. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Burnout arrives. And special shout-outs to our members. If you guys want to join the membership crew, all you got to do is click right here and select the tier that works for you. So, today we are going to be looking at Paradise Bikes, which are super bikes. Very excited about that. That's not a bike. Show me a bike. There we go.
Ooh.
Look, a person.
There's a person on it.
All right, we're doing a super bike though.
Are we sure there's a person in there?
Mostly sure, yeah. There he is.
It could
be.
Maybe it's a cat in the suit.
I don't know. Congratulations, you can now use motorbikes. It's called a motorcycle, but.
Yeah.
All right, so we can change to a female rider.
Let's see what that looks like. Oh, she's wearing pink. Oh my.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's kind of interesting.
She's
all right,
very
so we got a female rider.
She has a bunny!
She has a bunny on her bike.
Oh.
She's always gonna have a bunny on her bike, no matter what. Okay. Yep, it's always the bunny on the bike.
She's cute.
All right, let's go with what is something. I thought she had
her name is Bunny. I don't know.
Her name is Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's super cute. I like how curvy she is. She's so cute.
All right, we're gonna go with. There we go. That's pretty cool. There we go. All right, here we go. Oh, you can't really see her that much, but actually now what's gonna happen? Is she gonna go flying off the bike when we crash? Oh dear. All right, so these are the bikes.
This is my future motorcycle.
I don't think whoa!
Motorcycle!
Yeah, let's see if we can go a minute without crashing. I don't think so.
Is that even possible?
So today,
Luke had a fun day today.
Oh my gosh!
Wrecked.
She disappeared. She's like magic.
And
that wasn't even 30 seconds.
This is a new girl because
this is the other one.
She's in a hospital right now.
She's not here.
Or they took her to the hospital. We don't know if she's coming back. All right.
Oh, I love the sound of that engine though.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't even show the crash. Chip.
Come on.
Come on. The whole point of this is to show the crash. Come on, game. Oh, they made her disappear. That's not. I wanted to see her go flying in the air. Ragdoll physics.
Flying.
Maybe the dude flies. Maybe they just censor the girl.
I want to see some jam. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you won't see that. But I mean, they could propel the body forward. But anyway.
Yeah, that would be kind of.
So for the first time in 3.5 months, I left the house.
Yay!
Amber has been going out grocery shopping and doing some basic stuff when she needs to because I have a worse immune system than she does. So she's been protecting me.
The immune system is compromised.
And my license expired, so I can't drive, so I was a passenger today.
Protect the K-Wing at all costs. Yeah, Luke actually renewed his license, but he has to actually go get his photo, and they closed down all the photo places for months.
Oh, right, my license is technically renewed.
Technically, he does have a license, but he doesn't have the official license because he had to get a photo. And he's not able to get a new photo until they open the photo place, and the photo place is not open. It hasn't been open for months, so yeah.
I don't like
So I'm driving Luke around because he can't get a new license photo.
Yep, so anyway, we went out today. We had a couple interesting things. First, we thought that our air conditioner didn't work anymore, so we're talking about, oh, we're going to have to go and get Freon and stuff in our car. And then it turns out a couple of blondes can't figure out that the last time the car was really used was in the wintertime, mostly, so the air was coming down at your feet. So we're both opening up the vents of the...
Okay, that's what was going on.
Yeah, we're opening up the vents to try to get the cold air.
Then you hit a different button and I was like, oh wait, now I can feel it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, how many blondes does it take to figure out how to work the air conditioner?
Yeah, because Andy only leaves the house like once a month to pick up the groceries from the grocery service.
I got gas in the car for the first time in 3.5 months. I had not gotten gas in the car
oh my gosh.
Forever.
See, I don't...
Oh, I put $20 in the car 3 months ago. I haven't hardly been out of the house.
That's awesome.
Like, I've saved tons of money in gas, to be honest. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
you have.
saying the pandemic has been good, but it's probably been the best thing that's ever happened to me, to be honest.
Well, I mean, with YouTube lowering our income and, you know, having to rely on members and some other changes, I mean, some parts of the pandemic have been very good for us, like, for you and me,
Yeah.
in terms of our finances.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like that they don't have cool crashes.
It helps me not buy too many groceries because I'm not really out getting groceries anymore. So
Do you think they let
learn
us...
to make more soup.
Do you think they let us go into destruction mode with the bike? I never really played with the bike much. I stuck with the cars.
I was thinking the same thing. I was wondering if they were censoring just the female driver.
We're gonna try playing as a dude too. He better have a pink bunny on his bike. Or I'm gonna be like, why doesn't he have the bunny?
I love that they have the pink bunny. I do not think it is wrong that a game would put something girly for a girl because that makes me happy. Girls love pink bunnies. I think it's adorbs, and I don't want game companies to kowtow to like ridiculous demands of I don't know if I could say that group of females that always is trying to have a problem with everything.
Twitter Puritans?
Whatever. I don't know. There's several of them, but
Shadow!
yeah, like Shadow's just
Shadow's little
making
paw is
some kind of weird.
stuck inside of my headphone.
Oh.
She's dragging me in.
Yeah, no, I love that they made the girl very girly, that she has pink. You know, I think it's really adorbs, and I want game companies to keep making girls girly. Keep girls girly. That's my campaign.
That's your campaign for video games? That's a cool campaign. I'm on board
girls
with
girly. You know what? There's some tomboy girls out there, but you know what?
that. There are girly girls too.
There are girly girls too. We deserve to exist.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I don't like the not being able to crash. You can't even do the Showtime mode because they're like, oh, that would probably be too violent to see. Like, I don't think a body could hang onto the bike that long. See how they just vanish? They're like Houdini.
Yeah.
They just disappear.
Now eventually I have to see the guy, but I did like seeing the girl. It was very cute.
Yeah, we're gonna try the guy. We're gonna go with a different style bike though.
I would have done.
Ooh. Ghost.
I don't know. If I was designing a girl model for a bike, I would have done all black leather jacket, black like pants, and then I would have had like her hair coming out the back of her helmet.
Ooh,
That's how I designed her.
that's cool.
Maybe put some bedazzles on her jacket or something. But I really do like the pink bunny right here. It's cute. I love the pink bunny! So yeah, we went outside. So what did you think of outside?
What did I think of the outside world?
What do you think of the outside world? It's a month ago. It did not look the way that it looks now.
Why, were there like aliens walking around? Or
You would think so because there was like nobody there, but yeah.
there was a surprising amount of people not even wearing masks. I was kind of like, oh, well, that's interesting.
Well, the older people definitely, or some older people were wearing them, but yeah, I mean, we didn't wear masks as we were in the car. Mm-hmm. But
Well,
I mean,
the only human being that we interacted with was an intercom. Oh! All right, I want to try that. We're gonna go. I have something that we're doing for this episode. So we're gonna go as far back as we can, and we're gonna hit that ramp at full speed. Why didn't they? She should have put her leg down.
Oh my gosh.
That would have made turning a lot easier. Wait, did I? Which way is the bridge? Do you see where?
I think it's where that big tire is.
I'm
not sure.
The bridge is right here.
I think it is.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I could be wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. Darn, where's the bridge at? Because we want to... Wait. No, that's not a bridge.
Luke, I'm so sorry.
No, I wanted to do that awesome stunt. No game.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, where am I? I don't have a GPS to fix this.
Oh my gosh, it looks like we're in California right now.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like the Paradise Island or something.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this looks
You
like...
think you would be able to see a massive bridge from here? Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, yeah, Luke, I really wanted chicken salad when we went out, and I got chicken salad, but I heated it up a little bit so it was, like, warm. Because I made sure to heat everything up that we got so that, you know, in case there was any kind of, you know, plague on it, I could get rid of it in the microwave. Fun fact.
Fun fact,
It
yes,
doesn't like
microwave your
heat.
food. Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, like, it was interesting to see that more and more people are getting out.
Even though technically we're supposed to be in the yellow phase still.
Yeah, but people, they don't care because they need,
Yeah, and they've been inside too long.
they need to.
They can't deal with it.
They can't deal with it, and also they're at their jobs. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
honestly, what I don't get is also there was a lot of businesses that were closed.
Yes, it was actually interesting too to see that a lot of the businesses said clearly no mask, no service.
Yeah,
So
I mean that's good. I would say I would do that because I did notice like like people would say like I don't know
oh god.
I don't know. It's just like I noticed like when I was at the grocery store and stuff, people at the grocery store were telling me like, well, some people aren't really wearing their masks anymore, and they're just like, I wish they all would, so that. But you could just make a rule and then make people do it. But
Yeah, no masks, no service. It's that simple.
yeah,
Ow. And then if they say, well, I'm expressing my freedom, it's like, well, I'm expressing my freedom as a business owner to refuse service to you, so please leave my store.
yeah,
It works both ways. Because, I mean, this thing isn't completely over yet, and all the craziness that's been happening the past couple weeks is just not helping.
I did notice we went out and we didn't get Luke's haircut.
No.
We did not get Luke's haircut out.
Amber, cut my hair.
I don't like. Honestly, I'm very possessive of Luke. If nobody knows.
Hi.
And, like, I don't like the salon girls are very pretty and
Okay.
they, they're all like chewing bubblegum and chatting about things.
You can't chew bubblegum and talk or walk.
And they're being adorable and cutting hair and talking at the same time.
I'm not.
Which I'm very jealous of the fact that they can do their job and talk at the same time.
I know, that's pretty intense right there.
So yeah, when a salon girl, like, 21 or whatever, is sitting here, chewing bubblegum and talking, and talking to my husband, being like, "Hi, what kind of haircut would you like?" It's like, and then they're like sitting here, "So, how was your day?" And I'm just like, I'm like seething with anger over here. I'm like ready to jump in there, like, I'm just like, "Don't talk to my husband!" Like. So now I just cut his hair myself because I'm some kind of supervillain keeping Luke all to myself because I don't want him to go outside.
I'm not allowed to leave.
That's the real reason Luke doesn't go outside, because I don't want him to see any other girls but me.
Ooh, I think we found the
Every
bridge.
other girl on the planet has been destroyed. There was a plague and they're all gone.
Oh my gosh.
I'm the only girl left, just so you know.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's...
At least you're cute, so that's okay.
Well, I mean, I'm the cutest one left because there's nobody left, so... But anyway,
yep.
I think you're cute too. So yeah, so we didn't get Luke's haircut, but I did cut his hair when I got home, so...
Yeah.
And we went and got Arby's, and I noticed that
Here we go.
the people behind us... Ah!
Woohoo!
Oh my god!
There we go! Woohoo!
Oh my gosh! Oh, we didn't land on that one. But yeah, I noticed we got a couple, we got a couple sandwiches each at Arby's, let's just say that, and root beer floats. And then I noticed the couple, or the van behind us also got a couple sandwiches each, because their order was like the same as ours, like 2 shakes, several sandwiches. And I was just like, those people are Miss Arby's too. Like, there was a lot of people in line for Arby's. But...
I'm doing this again.
I'm surprised the gas station...
Amber doesn't like heights. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Come on. Oh, the car... the Paradise Bike just doesn't... I think we're supposed to do without a car, because this thing... You can't really, do much with it. So, let's bring in the male biker. We're gonna go with a different bike now, because we did about 15 minutes with this one. With the bunny bike.
I'm just thinking about, like, when we were first... Shadow, please! Shadow, come on! Stop being weird!
There's your thumbnail, Amber.
Shadow's face? Oh yeah, that.
That!
Cool! Awesome! I love it.
Yeah.
I was just remembering when we were first married and we would go get your hair cut, or we would go to the salon and people would get your hair cut. I remember, like, you probably never noticed, but I used to, like, glare at you whenever you'd be like, the girls would talk to you and they'd be like, so, how, you know, you want to be like, you want to have this really cool, handsome look or whatever, and you'd be like, I don't know, and you'd be laughing, and then I'd be like, and I'd look over at you with a death stare.
You're dead. Oh no. What'd I do?
You laughed at her joke.
What did I do, Amber? I laughed at her joke. No! I'm sorry. I don't understand what happened.
It's like, I was just trying to be nice. Well, stop it.
Stop doing whatever it is you're doing. Alright, so let's, we went to
I allow Luke to go outside once in a while.
I'm allowed to leave. I have a parole officer. I make parole once in a while.
When you're good.
When I'm good, yeah.
I'm being so weird. People are gonna think I'm completely serious. I am kind of.
You just said now you're kind of serious. Alright, so we're getting rid of, let's go with,
Oh, I'm a little bit possessive. What am I supposed to do?
There we go. He looks fun. He's also probably gonna... if they have physics of him, like, flying all over the place, and they don't do it for the female rider...
Oh, you can switch the female rider to other, like, things.
No, we're not gonna give him pink. That's weird. Yellow is kind of cool, but got that color.
The red or black.
His helmet doesn't change colors, though. No.
It's weird.
That's weird.
That looks weird.
You know what he looks like? Evil Knievel. Let's do that.
Yep. He does look like Evil Knievel.
Bikes, that's starting.
So yeah, that was the most exciting thing we did today, was we went out for the first time in 3.5 months. It wasn't that exciting. I wish you could have seen the ghost town that it looked like before, but it would have freaked you out.
I mean, the whole situation freaked me out. No, he disappears
Honestly, after the first, like, couple weeks, like, when everyone was told to stay inside their houses and I went out to the grocery store, there was, like, nobody there, and I felt like, I don't know, like, me going outside, I just thought I was gonna die, like, by being outside.
I mean, it had to be pretty freaky. Oh, we can't go to the... What? Really? I should be able to go there. I see it on the map. I want to go put my bike in that. Yeah. Big surf pier. You can't.
Stupid.
Yeah, that's lame. Oh.
Yeah, it shows the beach on the map. What's up with that? There, maybe you can go there. There, you're on the boardwalk.
On the boardwalk? Alright, so there's no, like, fast, like, turnaround?
Oh, we can't go on the beach. There's a beach! Oh, we can't
No, that's not beach. This is plank stuff. So, one key difference with the bike, you guys are probably noticing, it doesn't have a lot of modes you can do. You just kind of... You get to enjoy playing Burnout on a motorcycle, but you can't really do a lot of the stuff that you could for a car. There's no stunts other than this, which usually when you pop a wheelie like that, if you do it too long, you fall off. Like most motorcycle games, but he's not falling off. He's got a lot of control there. Forever. Yeah, he's got a lot.
Silver.
He's got a lot of control there. He had a lot of control.
He did.
They just don't want him skidding across the pavement.
Yeah, it was so cute though to see Luke outside and be like, he was like, well, there's people out here, and it's like, I don't know.
Oh!
I feel like it was good that you actually went outside. You have, like, looked out your window before.
I have looked out my window and sipped my hot cocoa.
And you've also,
watching the world.
You've put your toe out before.
I've gotten boxes that have been outside the house. I've done some things.
He went out to get his boxes from Amazon.
Yep. I did do that.
Whenever I get your hair cut, I should just ask if, like, a 70-year-old woman can cut your hair or something like that.
Ugh. No, her hands are gonna be all shaky and...
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, you did poke me in the eye today.
Not with the scissors though, but I did poke.
Well, obviously, or else we'd be somewhere else today, wouldn't we? We wouldn't. Oh.
Yeah, I did. I told Luke I was gonna cut his hair, so then I was sitting here and I was trying to get at this one hair that was near his eye, and I ended up. I hope he's okay, but I ended up poking his eye with my finger, not with the scissors.
So that
Thank God.
That would have been a very bad end to the story.
And then I was like, yeah, because I've heard some people tell me, like, oh, you should cut hair, Amber, you do so well in Luke. And, like, some people in Luke's family and stuff, and it's like, well, if I did cut hair, I would get fired the first day, because let's see, I keep pushing Luke's head up, like, physically, like, I'll be, like, adjust it with my hands.
There's a term
like,
for
stay
that.
here. And then I'll, like, end up poking him in the eye on accident. It's like, fired. What's a term for that? Controlling?
People who have OCD are not good at cutting hair professionally.
Oh.
Because someone comes in with a full head of hair like Michael Bolton, and then they leave like Professor X. You laugh, but it happens.
Yeah. Well, at least it's even when it looks like Professor X.
I remember I got a haircut at some place, and this dude came in with long Michael Bolton hair. He just wanted a trim, and he was. I mean, I guess he didn't mind afterwards, but he was upset for a second because it was like, do you know how long it took me to grow my hair this long?
Yeah.
He came in looking like Michael Bolton. He left looking like Bruce Wayne.
They used to do that when I was younger and I used to get my hair cut. You know, my hair was like 12 inches long. I was like, I would come in and I'd ask for an inch off and they'd chop 6 inches off. Because they'd be like, oh,
6 inches.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I would literally, they would chop like 2 or 3 inches and then they'd be like, well, it's a little bit uneven over on this side, so let me get the lengths right. And then they would go back to the other side and the other side until 6 inches were gone. And I was just like, thanks.
This actually controls pretty well. I'm surprised. Usually motorcycles are kind of a pain.
What you have to realize about hair salons is not everyone there has been working there for 20 years. There's got to be someone there that's new. And they have to try it out on somebody. I'm just saying.
I don't think we're getting any points for this, though. Like, I'm near missing cars. Near miss. Never mind.
Never mind. So how is the motorcycle? It's kind of unrealistic. It doesn't feel like real motorcycle mechanics.
It doesn't feel like a motorcycle game. It's fun. Yeah. But, I mean, there's no crash mode. I can't institute the Showtime mode where I can destroy stuff.
I like that they had the pink bunny.
Yeah, the pink bunny was kind of fun.
It was so cute.
I mean, the gameplay's fantastic. I mean, everybody wanted to show other elements of this, so we're going to look at the toy cars next time. Today was just motorcycle.
Toy cars?
There's toy cars. All kinds of stuff.
So yeah, when Luke and I went out today, like, we got gas and stuff, and I have these, basically, you know, like, oh my gosh.
This is funny.
It's like this is Groundhog Day. He keeps dying and then coming back to life.
Well, I mean, he disappears, so he comes back.
Put your little head in mine.
Oh wait, he didn't die. Oh, come on, die already, reset. Stupid game.
Yeah, and I'm just singing the little song that plays every morning when he comes back to life. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, like, I cannot find any gloves on the internet. Well, maybe I could now.
No, you can't even get paper towels on the internet. I had
to buy microfiber spa gloves. Like, basically, they're gloves that if you put lotion all over your hands, then you put the gloves on, and it's supposed to seal in the moisturizer. Or, like, you wear them at the spa or whatever. So, like, those are the gloves I've been using for, like, 3.5 months to do my trash and stuff. Because I can't find any disposable plastic gloves or anything, and they're not gloves for winter. They're microfiber spa gloves. That's what I've been.
Do you want to know how this guy keeps surviving?
No.
Because he's Nightcrawler. Right before he gets hit, he disappears.
No, that's probably what it is.
That's the only reason.
Yeah. See, he's gone.
He's gone. And puff of smoke, see?
Yep, he is Nightcrawler.
He's Nightcrawler.
So...
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we had a good outing, obviously.
It was fun.
Darby's and stuff. We didn't go too many places because we didn't want to go crazy with stuff.
And next week we got to pick up our groceries, and Amber is getting a lot of ice cream this time. So she was like, I want ice cream. So we have some ice cream.
It's because I only got one thing of ice cream this time, and
they've only been giving us one thing of ice cream a month.
Right away. Yeah. mean, it's hard.
So fast.
It's like I've been wanting to make more soups and different things, but it's like I didn't.
Oh.
After a while, you get bored of making soup, especially in the summer. It's like I want to learn to make other things, but I have to learn to cook one thing at a time. Like, yeah, I mean, I learned to cook a lot of things in culinary, but I actually have to figure out how to cook that in my kitchen. I don't have all the equipment here that I did there, so I'm trying to learn how to cook it. Yeah.
I love that. He's like, bam.
And plus, we've been trying to save a lot of money, so I've been eating a lot of eggs and rice and whatever is really cheap, which
Oh, do you need more rice?
kind of makes me feel sad. Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I have half of a bag of it. So
I was gonna say, we have to get a different brand of rice because they canceled Uncle Ben. He's gone. Uncle Ben was
Would
removed.
they cancel Uncle Ben? Oh, maybe we shouldn't get into this.
Yeah.
It's just terrible. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna talk about it. It's just dumb. I think it's ridiculous.
I've always liked Uncle Ben's rice. It tasted really good.
Somebody actually told, one of our subscribers actually responded a story about Aunt Jemima actually was an actual, like, African American that actually really did go through a ton of adversity, and despite all that was able to make a business. And so I feel like them canceling her is denying all the hard work that she did despite all the adversity she went through. I don't understand what it's like they're doing the opposite of what they claim to be doing.
Everything is going really good for me, but I just have a feeling that Count Chocula is next. Like, they got rid of the Eskimo pies and
But isn't
Uncle Ben.
Chocula just a vampire with purple skin?
But he's Transylvanian! They got rid of the Inuits and now they're going after vampires!
They really did get rid of the Eskimo pie?
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Now, I mean, I didn't really eat those that much, but I remember them from my childhood.
It's weird. I thought that was just a joke that they were gonna get rid of.
No, they got rid of them. I don't like this music, it's too tense.
No, well, hopefully, like, don't get PETA on this whole thing, otherwise they'll get rid of zebra cakes and stuff.
Zebra cakes. Oh yeah, the animals. Well, here's the funny thing. You don't remember this because you were in a time capsule, but in the 1980s, most branding got rid of all kinds of any type of identification for cartoons or people, and it was all text. Until I think about the early 90s is when a lot of mascot characters started to make a comeback rebranding.
I remember there was a time where Twinkie was under fire for marketing to kids to try to make them humongous or something.
Make kids humongous?
Like, right after they took down Camel cigarettes, like, they said Camel was targeting to kids, which I don't know if they were or not, whatever, probably. But then right after they took down Camel, then they were basically saying Camel couldn't market to kids anymore for their magic smoke sticks.
What?
So after they did that, then they started to get on this bandwagon. They're like, let's see what else is hurting kids. I don't remember if this was the 90s or the 2000s, but I just remember this from school. That, like, after they took down Camel, they were like, well, Twinkies are just as bad as cigarettes. And they were just like...
Twinkies are delicious! I
know, and they were like, Twinkies aren't real food.
You can survive in a Fallout situation if you had a box of Twinkies.
I think you could, because they have so many preservatives in them, etc. But, but I'm just saying, like, they said, like, Twinkies were marketed to kids because there was this little Twinkie. I thought Twinkie used to have, like, a little character that was Twinkie and a face.
Yeah, he was a cowboy,
Yeah, like, they didn't allow... I don't think you can get Twinkies anymore, or if you can, they don't allow the picture of Twinkie.
No, what I'm saying is they're going back to, in the 80s, which I don't know, because you didn't get a lot of brand stuff. There was one point in the 80s where, like, all branding, except for font, like, text-based stuff disappeared, and for kids-based brands, like, they made the fonts fun, but for things like rice, it would just say, like,
why would they,
Uncle Ben's rice,
they didn't allow any pictures?
Nope. It was a very bland branding. There was some type of thing that happened. I don't remember because I was really little. But I remember, like, my grandfather who hated politicians and news and stuff like that would be going to read his funnies, and then he'd see something stupid in the paper, and he was like, Mindy! He's like, did you read about this, that they're getting rid of brand recognition? It's, you know, so.
Is it weird that I actually like, I mean, I never had, obviously, I've never smoked, but
That's a good thing.
I did like the character Camel from the Camel cigarettes. I thought he was kind of cool.
Oh my gosh, Amber, you're part of the problem.
I felt kind of sad when he was gone. Like,
no!
I was like,
no! Amber, stop yourself,
like,
no! Controversy!
I don't know. I thought he was nice.
He was targeting and preying on innocent children.
But he was cute.
You're part of the problem. You would have been sucked into that. But no, I'm serious. Like Corn Smacks, Kellogg's Corn Smacks. A lot of these characters until the late 80s, they disappeared throughout the early 80s, and you still had a lot of like recognizable like we'll say young adult brands with like images and people on shirts and stuff like that, but a lot of the brands became like so brand conscious because a lot of stuff that was going on in the country that they just, to avoid any type of...
Oh, because of the whole thing, like they could do a stereotype or something?
I think that's what it was. I don't know, but it was like, it lasted for like 3 or 4 years, and then by the time of the late 80s, like right around the time that the Batman movie came out, I remember seeing like a burst of more of like cartoon characters on cereal again.
Will we ever have Twinkie back, the little cowboy?
No, I don't think so. Probably cowboys were like, that's offensive, I'm not that pudgy. I don't know.
I don't know.
There's no way of knowing.
No, I don't. I think that the Twinkie guy was just trying to be like, it's okay, kids.
It's okay, you can be fat and have this much food.
Alright, fine. Maybe it wasn't the best, but I mean, come on.
You can have
Twinkies were really good. I never even see them anymore.
I don't get regular Twinkies. I would get like store Twinkie brand.
The Little Debbie's.
No, not Little Debbie's. The cheaper
they'd have
kind.
like the store brand.
Yeah.
It would be the same.
Once my grandpa became a diabetic, that was the end of all sweets in the house. He used to have a sweet tooth because when he gave up drinking, he had to find something fun he could do, so he took up junk food for a while.
Oh my god.
And so there would be like Hostess cakes and Twinkies and...
That explains. Well, I mean, the stuff is like so cheap to get, like 2 for $5, or back then it was probably 2 for
Well, I mean, the man
$2.
used sheer willpower to give up drinking. He didn't have any type of steps. He just... his doctor said that if he kept going, then he wouldn't be around very long for his grandkids, and he was just like, that's it. He stopped, and he didn't...
I was able to do that one time for caffeine. I gave up caffeine for a whole year.
He did the drinking and the smoking. He stopped at the same time. Although, I mean, later on in life, he would have like an occasional like thing of wine or something, like once in a rare occasion, but the smoking he gave up without ever using a patch or anything like that. It was... And I never knew that kind of stuff.
That must have been very intense, like...
Well, I mean, he had his junk food, but then eventually, I think it was like the late 2000s, he had to give up the junk food, and Grandma put him on that weird diet.
Do you want to know a fun fact about magic fire sticks? Cigarettes?
I don't think we should, because we could get demonetized.
It's just like... Okay, no, it's a good fact, though. Like... It's not that there's anything good in them.
Oh dear.
Actually, the stuff that people are trying to get that's inside those little fire sticks,
Fire sticks.
It's actually the reason why it's so addictive is
Goodbye,
because
monetization.
it simulates vitamin B3. It's one molecule like away from vitamin B3.
You just told people to light on fire their vitamins.
No, I'm just saying that if you just took vitamin B3, then you wouldn't need your magic sticks.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Let's not light vitamins on fire.
I'm pretty sure it's vitamin B3 or vitamin B6.
Will you stop giving people ideas?
Okay. Alright, I'm done.
Are you?
Well, I mean, this video is over. I mean...
This video, I'm gonna be... I was worried about the whole Guns N' Roses, like, thing that we talk over sometimes. Now I'm concerned that this video is not appropriate for discussions on recreational activities.
It was Twinkies!
Demonetized!
Twinkies! Fire sticks!
Fire sticks and Twinkies.
I was talking about, darn it, I did say the wrong thing.
You tend to. I mean, we are basically on a death cycle right now, so I mean, a lot of crazy, live by the,
at this point, why would it matter?
live by the moment.
Why would it matter what he puts inside of him? Because, like, he doesn't have long anyways. He's on a donor cycle, so...
Yeah, I was never allowed to get a motorcycle.
I still want one.
Yeah, you're still not allowed to have a motorcycle. Sorry.
What if I just got one and I didn't tell you and I just brought it home?
I would have it towed.
What is the difference between this and a bicycle, though? You got me a bicycle, it's the same thing.
You want to know the difference between this and a bicycle?
Yeah.
You can't go this fast on a motorcycle, Amber.
Yeah, but a car can still hit me. When I'm on a bicycle, I'm just saying, like, it's the same.
No, it's not the same, because you would hit the car at, like, maybe if you're lucky, 10 or 15 miles an hour, you would survive.
I'd be able to get away from a car hurting me faster.
If you were to hit even at 50 or like 25 or 30 miles an hour on a motorcycle, you're gonna get propelled off of it like you're like on one of those like catapults or something. It's just it's not like I had a friend who rode motorcycles, and he told me, he says, all I do when I feel like I'm gonna hit something, I grip on really tight to the handlebars. And it's like, dude, don't you know how gravity works? You're moving at this velocity, and then you smack into something. No matter how hard you try to grip onto something, you're still gonna go flying like also, you're a rubber band.
Even if you super glued your hands to the steering wheel, you would still just flip over.
Yeah, and like, you can't even. They don't put seatbelts on these things too, because
it wouldn't be good if
you would be crushed by the weight of your own vehicle. Because the speed increases the weight of the vehicle or something like that.
Oh my gosh, I used to work at a, obviously.
But that's why I don't want, you're a tiny thing, and even myself, I don't want a motorcycle. They'd be fun sometimes.
People say if you wear like leather, everything, then you can prevent yourself from being hurt.
You're gonna still be hurt when you drive around in the summer wearing all leather.
But also, Luke, if you hit the road and you're wearing leather.
Okay. I know how it works. They gave those horror stories in Driver's Ed. Let's not go there.
Oh my god.
Oh darn.
Basically.
Good night, everybody.
If you're in a motorcycle.
Okay, Kwingsletsplays, we're appropriate for all ages. Sometimes.
If you're in a motorcycle, basically, and you see yourself about to crash, then the best option for you is to be flung into a lake or into a
duck and roll
into a tree.
I mean, you don't really have enough time to react, because I mean, it's kind of like coming at you so fast. You're like, okay, I gotta duck and roll. Oh, whoops. Yahoo! That's okay. We're night crawlers, so we just bamf the way.
It actually is very expensive to have a motorcycle, not just
the insurance rates are really high.
That's why it's expensive, because there's a lot of people, like when I used to work at the car insurance agency. Why are you always on the wrong side of the road?
Wait, am I on the wrong side of the road?
You're always on the, yes, of course, they're driving towards you. How can you not tell? The yellow line is on the right.
Oh, I was wondering what's going on.
You're always supposed to have the yellow line on the left.
I'm living dangerously.
That's insane. You're crashing because you're always on the wrong side of the road.
Well, I can't really see red too well, so I mean, you know, it didn't.
You drive me crazy with this game. Every time there's a double highway, you always go on the wrong side.
Well, I mean,
you gravitate towards death. Just go there. There's the side you're supposed to be on.
This is the right side?
Yeah, because the yellow line is on the left. That's good.
So you think it means I'm not going to crash into people as much? That's what you're saying?
Well, if you actually watch out.
Well, I didn't know he was stopped. Why was he stopped on a highway? Explain that to me. Never stopped. Oh, that was the toll booth? I thought it was like he was asking for directions or something. I don't like toll booths. They have this nasty habit of giving me tickets.
Well, that's because...
Well, that's because I always end up going down the wrong lane. I'm trying to... I'm
the one who does it. You don't.
I actually...
I'm the one who does it. Because I freak out because if there's 7 lanes of cars and they're pushing me a certain direction, especially Especially if your family is stressing us out, always calling on the phone. How many minutes are you away now?
Yeah, who
Every
does that?
2 minutes.
How many of your family members, like, when you're driving, they call you up and they ask you, are you there yet? What time are you coming?
Now
what time are you coming in?
If we go in on a road trip, we're shutting our phones off.
That's fine by me.
Just be like, the battery was dead. Just
oh, you're right. I'm not hitting people as much anymore.
Just tell them the battery was dead. That's what I'm going to do, because it's very stressful when they call every 2 minutes to see when we're coming. It's so stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've decided that. I don't even know what I was talking about, because you were on the wrong side of the road, so you're just freaking me out.
Everything's fine. Look at this. We can get some good shots of the motorcycle now. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's
you knew that you were going to die right then.
No, I didn't. Look at that. That's thumbnail right there. Yeah. Oh, wow. Someplace different.
Well, now that this video is apparently demonetized, maybe we can, like, bleep out the stuff that I was saying.
Oh, wow. That'll make it better, Amber.
Bleep out
you know what I bleep and hate about bleeping this and bleeping that? Bleeping fire bleep. Bleep you bleeping bleeper.
It's like on the Twinkie bug.
I love to eat bleep. Blip. I love blipping so blipping much. Blip, bleep.
Luke, come on. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna put censor beeps there so people will just find it funny. Alright, so case in point, guys, there's really not much to do with the motorcycle, sadly. The motorcycle, you just kind of drive around. We'll be doing the toy cars tomorrow because they're pretty much like regular cars. I really wish that the motorcycles and the police cars had something fun they could do. Like, it would have been great if you had missions tailored just to running into people to bust them, like in Need for Speed. That would have been fun. And if they had like motorcycle-specific races or stunts you could do, that would be pretty cool. But pretty much all you do is you just drive around and slam into things and nightcrawler away to safety. So I mean, that's really not much of a game. But I mean, it controls great. You feel like you're moving really fast. See? Whee! This is awesome. This is about how long I would last on a motorcycle, though. Like, I
don't really think motorcycle would be that bad, though. I don't think, if you know how to, like, the thing that I was, never mind, I'm not gonna go into it.
When you say that usually means you're gonna go into it.
Well, I won't then.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can, like, avoid the temptation.
From what I remember working at when I used to work at that automobile, insurance agency, and we would insure a lot of motorcyclists. We would get a lot of phone calls, number one, that people were in the hospital.
Hopefully you didn't get identification, phone calls.
No, we never had to go in and identify somebody, but we did.
Yep, this is our customer, or was.
We did get calls that we did get a lot of calls that people were in the hospital.
Ooh.
And they called our office to make sure they were insured.
Yeah, that's the most important thing to call when they're,
that's what our job is.
So-and-so.
It was our job to make sure they were insured. And it's like, I don't know, it's just like
Adult conversations.
But that wasn't what I was gonna say. I was saying most of the...
I'm scared what you're gonna say.
Most of the accidents that they got in were not their fault. Most of them were people hitting them on the road.
Yeah.
He said most of these, like, motorcyclists said that other people cars, like, say that they don't see them when they're about to turn. They're like, oh, you were just so small on the road, I didn't see you. And so they would just ram into them and hit them on the road.
Fly swatter.
It's just like...
They're kind of buzzing around there. Yeah,
so
I always...
People do need to, like, look out for...
Look and listen.
They need to look out for motorcyclists because you can't just because they're smaller than you can't push them up the road.
I mean, you can hear their engine noises. Also, yeah. I mean, they can move much faster than a car, so if you think that you're going to pass them and they decide to go full speed, chances are you're going to hit them because they're going to be going at a faster velocity than you. And then boom!
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looks like they're moving slower, but they're
if you tap...
weaving in and out.
Like, say your car hits somebody else lightly or taps, like, another car, neither one of you guys is gonna go flying, but if you tap a motorcyclist, yeah, they're gonna have problems.
They're gonna gonna be like a catapult guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this was a demonetized episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. We've got some toy cars for you tomorrow.
Why didn't you stop me?
There is no stopping you. When you get going, it's like, oh my, what's gonna happen next?
Remember, eat your Twinkies, kids.
Yeah, Twinkies are great.
I mean, adults, darn it!
Yeah, enjoy that high blood cholesterol stuff with Twinkie goodness. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys with the toy cars. I mean, wooden cars tomorrow. And, oh, I have a little light.
T-O-Y.
T-O-Y.
Action figures.
I had a little light, but I didn't. See, this is about how I would drive a motorcycle in real life. Like, I'd just sit here and be like...
I should get you a motorcycle so you could pretend to drive it.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys with more Xenoblade, or... I don't know where we got some other stuff, like mini showcases of some fun stuff.
Awesome.
Till then, God bless and happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching.
See ya!
Goodbye, monetization!